So I'm going to show you how to clone yourself using iMovie on iPhone. First thing you need to do is set yourself up a tripod or something for your phone so that it's going to be a stable camera position. Next thing you need to do is record whatever it is you want to record. So for example, me stood here talking, and then what you need to do is walk over to the area that you want the split screen or the clone to be, and keep recording the video up to that point so that nothing changes. What's worth bearing in mind is in the picture you want something that's either blue or green, because it will make it easier for the green screen effect.
So assuming you filmed yourself now, first thing I would do is head into your photo album, find the clip that you've got and edit that. So if you press the edit button in the top right hand corner and then trim down to the part of which there's two of you, of which is the second part. So if I move this along, okay, and then I'm going to press done and save the video as a new clip. I would suggest keeping the first clip as being the full length, and you'll see why in a second. Okay, so next thing to do is to open up iMovie, then you're going to click the plus to create a new movie. Okay, so then from there, you're going to insert the first video, which is the longer version of the whole thing you're going to be making a clone of. So if you select it and then click create a movie. Okay, so now that video is in. If you scroll back to the beginning and press the plus on the left hand side of the screen, again, finding the videos that you've just made, and this time you're going to put in the shorter edited version, which is the clone of you. So if you tap on that, tap on the three little dots, and then it gives you a few different options here. The one we're going to go for this is the green/blue screen. So if you click on that, so now it's asking you to touch a colour to make it transparent. So ideally you've got something blue or green in the background, that'll make it a much clearer green screen effect. So I'm going to click that little blue foam roller there. And then the next thing to do is, you see on the top right hand side of the picture, there's a little square with circles on it. So you're going to click on that, and that's essentially the area that the green screen's going to affect. So what you want to do is drag that and try and line it up with something, ideally with a line where the shade changes, because what can happen sometimes is the video, because you've got different lighting depending on where you're standing, it can make it look a bit strange. I'll put in another video showing what I mean about that. But for this scenario, you can see the pegboard along the wall is a really nice straight line, and so the change of shade, you can't really tell. So at this point now, the next thing to do is to click on the top clip. You're going to turn the audio all the way down so you've just got the voice of the original lower half of the clip. So the reason why I said about keeping the first clip longer is because when you insert a clip over the top of another clip, if it's longer than the original clip, iMovie will automatically trim it, whereas now we can edit the original clip down to the length that we want. So if we edit it down to around here by clicking on the bottom clip, then press the scissors button on the bottom left hand corner, and then press split. Then from there, if we just delete that, you'll see it's deleted from the top row or from the overlay as well. And here you have it. That's how to clone yourself in iMovie on iPhone. Have a play about with it, see what you can come up with. The other thing I forgot to mention is, in order to actually save the video, if you press the done button on the top left, and then the little square with the arrow pointing up, and then save video in whatever quality you want. Obviously the higher quality, the better the video is going to look.
What I've just done is I've grabbed the iPad and recording a video of me saying these things, so that I'm going to play these sounds when I get to the second half of the video, so the second character knows what time I'm saying different things. So for example, now I can say second character, jump, and the second character knows to jump because there's the audio from this clip that I'm going to play when I film the second half of this. Because we're going to mute the second half of the
recording, it doesn't matter that there's going to be sound playing in the background. That's one thing that's useful. The next thing that's worthwhile bearing in mind is about the lighting, like I mentioned. So you can see the shadow from me is going in that direction because there's lights up there, whereas the shadow from the second half, from the green screen, the clone, is going this direction because there's a light up there. So that's why I say about having it along a straight line, like the pegboard that I used in the earlier clip. For this example, what we could do instead is maybe if we'd have moved that way a bit and then use the line from that whiteboard there, that might work to cast the line along the floor. The other thing that I've been doing to try and make sure I'm in the right place is using props or little markers on the floor and then filming the two different positions and making sure the two characters don't overlap. So literally I've just got a block here and he's got my whole gym bag just happens to be stood there. So it's worthwhile trying that, testing it out, seeing where it works best for lighting different things and going from there. So the reason I've done this video is I've said about doing this YouTube thing, I'm going to make 50 videos at least, and I want to just try and get a little bit better at each one. So as I'm doing that, I'm finding there's things that I want to be able to do, like cloning myself. I know it's daft, but it's fun and I enjoyed it. So what I'm going to try and do is these little things that I pick up, learning how to do, I'm going to film them, how to do them, and put these videos online, and hopefully it helps someone. If not, then at least I'm getting better at making the videos and hopefully getting more comfortable in front of the camera as time goes on. So it's really helpful, anyone that's subscribed or liked the videos, because it then helps more people to see the videos. The way YouTube works, it'll show them up for more people, so I really appreciate it. And if you clone yourself with your phone, this app is on iPhone or iPad, and I think on a MacBook you can get it, but I don't have one of those, so I'm just using it on my phone. Share your videos with me, show me how you clone yourself, and thanks for watching.